everyone, Ka here.
And John, do you like my costume?
David, we can't understand you.
What are you talking about?
And there's gonna be prizes, it's gonna be portals, it's gonna be an amazing patch.
Anyway, David here has taken Yordle obsession a little bit too seriously. This patch, we invite you to channel your inner Yordle. Want to be more determined like Poppy?
Or light a fire in your enemies?
Every Yordle has their unique passions, but they're all united in the essence of Yordle. So be yourself and don't sweat the small stuff.
Welcome to patch 6.0, Yordle Up! And this year saw a major Summoners Rift update with Hex Rift. Hextech-infused elements saw the birth of the T-Hex Mecha, the Hextech Baron, and of course our itty-bitty Hextech Mimics. We think it's time for a few changes, and what better way to do that than with a little bit of Yordle magic. But like everything in Bandle City, magic is hard to control. You will see new Bandle-themed monsters, terrain, turrets, and even minions popping up throughout Summoners Rift. The Herald took a well-deserved break during the Hex Rift, and she's coming back with a full-on Yordle makeover. You might not recognize Enchanted Ensemble on first glance, as she manifests as 3 musical monsters. Once you engage, they assemble and merge into one. Slaying her will have the Yordle Herald charge at the nearest turret and then split into 3 instruments, each gaining attack speed with every charge. Baron obviously came through the portals and got some Yordle upgrades too. He looks so peaceful and harmonious now. So much so that Baron's second ability, Musical Frenzy, will transform units hit into instruments. But don't be fooled, it's still lethal, so don't get tangled in those streets. Killing the Bandle City Baron will buff all your legs, giving one of your minions the ability to heal others.
1 + 1 = 3, right? Well, on the Bandle Rift it does. We're adding a 3rd stage to the red and blue buffs. And it buffs not only the champion who slays it, but the entire team. Man, I love Bandle math. Being smaller than everybody, Yordles knows what it's like to be the underdogs. And they never waver. And we want you to keep that same confidence and trust in the big picture, even if a particular trade didn't pan out. Throughout the game, mushrooms will spawn next to the turret to help you fund your next moves. Picking them up will grant instant gold, and the more mushrooms, the more gains. So don't be vexed if you're trailing behind a minion wave. You can still bag some gold. We've loved seeing you zoom through the rift with the hex gates, and so we let the Yordles work their magic on them as well. Throughout the game, 2 sets of enchanted gates will periodically spawn on the map. At different stages, portal will spawn in various locations to help you zap out from the base quickly or move into areas of the jungle. Use them right to seriously mess with your enemies, and maybe then even steal an objective here or there. Like any other magic in Bandle City though, they are fleeting, so catch them before they disappear. And also, take them at your own risk. In true Yordle fashion, you might find yourself in an unexpected situation.
Hey, supporting is a team sport. The team needs them as much as they need the team. Now, when you upgrade your support items, the champ who shared most gold with the support will be crowned as the best partner. While out of combat, both will gain move speed when moving towards each other. Use this to your advantage to push through lanes quicker. So support your support to support you. The new Forbidden Idol fills an item gap for supports, providing an AP shield. The item offers a direct countermeasure against well-farmed AP carry champs, while also providing some defense and sustain against poke-heavy or long-range comps, which will come in handy in mid to late game. Hey, the Yordle wanted to contribute as well and came up with the Yordle Trap item. For everybody out there who likes to channel their inner Teemo and disturb the enemy not through damage, but by being extremely annoying, we've got the perfect item for you. Yordle Trap grants you health and haste, so you can run circles around your enemies after you catch them with increased speed and drive them nuts. And to round things off, we are also adding a new summoner spell, Kainik Rukan. It also frees your champs from various effects like Ignite, Blends, Stunts, and others. It also grants you short immunity to crowd control effects. The spell will add more strategic depth during the laning phase, offering a counter for supports who use Exhaust or Ignite. Or take it onto ARAM or Hex ARAM for that added outplay potential. The Yordles truly outdid themselves. This is a lot to take in. To remind you of all things Bandle on the Rift, we will throw a little event so you can make sure you are not missing out on any of the magic.
The Yordle portals have another new exciting addition in tow, Unbound Frenzy, our newest game mode. Imagine some of the Rift with wild growing peppers that give your champs absurdly big buffs. Each buff from each pepper on each champ looks different, so you'll never know what you're gonna get. But it's gonna be big, like giant little big. We have over 40 champs in the lineup for you to choose from. The Rift and lobby reflect this mercurial and plentiful mode with this design. And we've added a dedicated Unbound Frenzy champion collection, now displaying the Unbound Frenzy changes in detail, so you can study them and pick to your own preferences. Unbound Frenzy is also getting its own progression system with many rewards. Let us know what you think of this mode, and we'll keep the magic sparkles coming.
Like a resolute Yordle, we are all super committed to our daily rewards and tasks and activities. But we must admit, it's a little chaotic keeping up with it all, which is why we put together a system that houses all of it, Collected Legends. You can now see every mission and collect respective rewards and gifts all in one place. By logging in and engaging with the different missions, you will collect cards, and once you complete a set, you'll get the reward. There is plenty of rewards to bag this patch with an exclusive epic skin up for grabs as well. We hope this new all-rounder system will help you get all of your Yordles in a row and get the rewards that you deserve. Our cute little Rift companions are also getting an upgrade. Their lobby will now show changes between day and night, so they can redefine their circadian rhythm. Everybody deserves their beauty sleep. With all the fantastically magical changes to our gameplay, it only makes sense that our newest champion additions should be on the shorter and, I say, cuddlier side. Fans of car battles and combat mechs rejoice. Our first new champion to join us this patch is Rumble, the mechanized menace, and his trusted mech Tristy are here to torch their way through the rift with the help of their rockets and harpoons and flamethrowers. What's a more effective crowd control than to light a fire under, over, and all around your enemies? Make your presence felt in every team fight, and make sure you manage your heat properly because you don't want to burn out at the wrong time. Our next Yordle might carry an astounding resemblance to an incoherent toddler, but do not anger him because boy, does he throw a tantrum. Nar the missing link will give you plenty of new toys to play with, be it his boomerang or the boulder right next to him. And Nar's fuse runs precariously short. At the end of it awaits a ferocious beast with a massive anger management problem. You'll want to strategically time Nar's outbursts to overpower your enemies and take over the lane. It will take some time and effort to master this wild little beast, but we promise you he is worth it. And lastly, please make way for our most valiant of Yordles, Poppy, the Keeper of the Hammer. She might not recognize her own potential, but this powerhouse will often be the deciding factor for your team. Poppy's steadfast presence is an iconic ability made to shut down opponents with high mobility. And her ultimate, Keeper's Verdict, will often help your team gain the edge in undecided fights or objectives. Wield Master Orlan's hammer and become an indispensable part of your team.
Corki, arguably the best mustache in Runeterra, flies through the rift with ease, but retrieving his package from base every time is quite the journey. Which is why the new and improved Corki will now see the package land right next to him after landing his out missile barrage on enemies multiple times. Picking up the package will now increase the missiles in his ult and buff them. We hope that this change will make Corki fall in more line with his true calling as a marksman. We can't wait to see you make use of his full arsenal and dominate the Rift's airspace.
If there's one thing Yordle love to do is celebrate. So let's party! Kicking off, we have our Year of the Snake celebration that will see skins, events, and games mode of the Year of the Snake. After that, we'll keep the love train running with Valentine's Day, Carnival, and other celebrations. And this year, we're taking April Fool's Day very seriously. And who better to spearhead that than Puppy? Okay, hear me out. We will turn every Yordle on the Rift into puppy versions of themselves. Funny, right? Trust me, it will be fun. Puppy will totally get it.
Patch 6.0 has us moving into rank season 16. And this time, to celebrate your soaring to the top, you can bag a Corky skin. And of course, a few other Bandle City residents couldn't pass up this opportunity to meta as well. Get ready for bad, because Dream Detective Cannon and Pajama Guardian Lulu are this patch's wild passes.
You know what we need? A puppy skin line. I'm gonna go talk to the team right now. Oh, and while we work that out, please marvel at the stellar skins this patch that will have you absolutely love-struck and over the moon.
You know, I think I'm gonna go work on my resolutions now. Maybe Nar isn't my spirit Yordle after all. I've always wanted to grow a mustache, like Corky.
We hope you enjoyed our magical patch preview and are excited about the changes the portals are bringing as we are. Look towards the games, social, and our patch note for fun ways to Yordle up your life.
We can't wait to see your take on how to Yordle best. Thanks for watching.
See you on the Rift.